Hi everyone, it's Alicia, and I just wanted to touch bases really quick as we're getting into week 5. So, week 4, your submit level 1 evaluation was due. I will look at those and try and get them graded as soon as I can. It probably won't happen until Wednesday or Thursday, but then I'll get your feedback back to you so you can make improvements for future assignments that will relate to the case study. And thank you for your participation in the discussions and sharing your evaluations with each other. I think that you're helping each other create better products. So thank you for doing that. Then looking at week 5, we're going to be talking about level 2 evaluations and validity and reliability. And then you have an optional opportunity to look at teacher versus learner-centered evaluations. So if we look at the framework, we'll see that you need to read chapter 5, which is talking about level 2 evaluations. And this is focusing on the learning and application of the learning that occurs during the training or during the learning experience. So if you're teaching in a classroom, this would be the learning and application that occurs in the classroom or in the lab. If you're doing a training in an organization, this would be whatever learning and application is happening there, which might include tests, it might include role play or demonstration that could take a lot of different forms. So this will talk about how we can do level 2 evaluations to assess or evaluate learning during the training or classroom experience. Then you'll read the short web page about reliability and validity. So reliability is how consistent the test is, and validity is how accurate it is or how well it measures what it is intended to measure. So look at that. And then optionally, you can read a short web page that goes more in depth about the different types of reliability and validity. You don't have to know that all of the different kinds. You might want to look at them, and grad students, you might want to look at that so you have more of an idea of the specifics as you move forward with your program and with other courses that you might take. But that's an optional resource for you if you're interested. Is also an opportunity to get 3 bonus points this week. Read the chapter, Experiencing a Paradigm Shift Through Assessment, and then discuss the chapter with others in the bonus points discussion forum, which will be with everybody. And there are questions posted there and here to get you started. So look at that. It's a really great article. I think it does a great job of changing our perspective to from a teacher-centered experience and an assessment to more of a learner-centered approach. So if you're interested in that, take a look at, at that article and do the bonus points for that. Then there is just a brief assignment this week, which is to answer the questions in this stop, start, continue Google form. All of the responses to this need to be submitted by Friday so that I have a chance to review it and put together my feedback and analysis so that I can communicate it with you the next week. Anytime we ask questions or do any sort of little assessment or evaluation, we need to make sure that we close the loop, that we let the people who participated or who are stakeholders in this know what our findings were and know what was said. Even if we don't make any changes, we still need to say, hey, this is what we found and this is what we decided to do or not do based on what was given to us. So answer this brief, just 4-question little survey just to see how the class is going and what you want to see stopped, started, and continued. And then I'll get the feedback to you on that. Then the second thing is for graduate students, the topic for your assignment is due at the end of week 6. So make sure that you've talked to Robin about what you're doing and getting that topic finalized. And you're welcome to talk to me as well, and even carbon copy me into any email communications so that we're aware of what's going on. And then, of course, participate in the forum discussing these things. You don't have to discuss them all, but this will get you started. There are a lot of options, and I'd love for you to talk about some of the most important ideas that you learned, and if you're teaching, how you use those level 2 evaluations. So those would be kind of things that I would be interested in seeing, but you're welcome to share any of your experiences or thoughts on any of these questions. So if you have any questions this week, please let me know. I think it's pretty straightforward, and I will see you online.